You see this video on board of MAS plane. It is not something that's very rare. It happens often by many Muslims yang terencak akal. They want to pray, praiseworthy that they want to pray and they want to observe the time of prayers. Bagus, we should respect that. They need to wudu, take ablution, they need to pray. The plane should allow them to pray. That's fine. But question is, must you do it on the aisle? Why you have to do it on the aisle? First things first, when we pray, we are supposed to face the Qiblat. Now, if we are stationary where we are, we should know where the Qiblat is. Using the compass, we should be able to know which direction we should face. Having taken ablution with the proper attire, with the right set of mind, we can begin our worship dengan ketakwaan, with humility, with purity, to sujud, to prostrate to our Creator. So that is what practising Muslims kebanyakan buat. Now, however, when we are on a vehicle, we are on a plane, for example. Now, the plane changes directions all the time. It doesn't go into only one direction. It goes up, down, kiri, kanan. And you can't exactly get to face the Qiblat exactly. So therefore, under such circumstance, that no longer matters. You don't have to. You just have to niat that you're facing the Qiblat. Okay, in performing your religious rituals. You take your ablution. And if it's not safe to stand, then you can sit. You can sit on your passenger seat and you can perform your salat, your prayers, and be done with it. If you're traveling long distance, you can even combine your prayers, you can shorten your prayers. There are all kinds of facilities and reprieves that's granted in Islam. Some Muslims may know, some Muslims may not know. Tapi when you start praying on aisle and people can pass, and you think that that should take precedence over everybody else's interests, you are showing your bigotry, you're showing your inconsiderate, behavior, and your prayers inconvenience others. And by doing that, you embarrass Islam and you give a bad name to Islam. I would even go to the extent of saying you fitnah agama Allah. And people will not like Islam because of Islam, the followers of Islam, when they have to worship their deity, they inconvenience people. Okay, it's bad enough that we double park on Friday, tapi tak apalah, in Malaysia kita understand each other, parking pun limited. Non-Muslims don't really complain because it's only a few hours saja, so they just avoid it. Just macam parents ambil anak-anak dari sekolah. So that sort of thing is a small matter. We don't make mountain out of molehills. So samalah itu tak apalah once a week. Tapi ini kalau nak kapal terbang, orang nak pergi toilet pun tak boleh. People can't go to the toilet because you're blocking the aisle. Steward dengan stewardess can't even serve other passengers. That is being inconsiderate. Islam doesn't ask us to be inconsiderate. You can pray at your seat. It's clean. You don't have to show people that you're praying. You don't have to block people and everybody have to drop everything, all activity, and respect you completing your prayers, taking your own sweet time. That is not right. So tapi many Muslims subscribe to this practice. They think it's right. They think that that's what God requires them to do. So now, why am I highlighting this issue? Now, this is again something that Menteri Agama kita should take initiative of. Now, Menteri Agama, this is what I suggest. You now round out round up some of these mufti, okay, of these mufti from yang mana yang the learned punya Islamic scholars who knows the things that I'm talking about. I'm not a learned Islamic scholar. I know basic Islam. Get learned Islamic scholars that can underscore the things that I'm saying, because we can pray at our seat, tak payah inconvenience people. And kalau they come and they say this in a public punya media, addressing the public, and I do not know even fatwa ke apa pun perlu dikeluarkan ke, I don't know, do what's necessary supaya kita seragamkan, kita make uniform, standardize kita punya philosophy about these prayers on the plane. And it should no longer be allowed dah. If that is gazetted, that becomes a fatwa, that how we should pray and what we should not do, what is wrong to do, you declare that, and if that is the law terpakai in Malaysia and on Malaysian punya airlines, AirAsia ke MAS ke, then let that be gazetted, and the airlines can also adopt that. That can be a policy in the airlines. Airlines pun beranilah to adopt whatever government dah take the stand on. Okay? But do it properly. So, get the relevant Islamic scholars that people also respect and are knowledgeable, a few of them, to say in one voice that, we cannot be praying this way and convincing people. We will sit down and pray, and others must also respect when they see Muslim pray. Jangan bising, jangan jerit, jangan kacau. So we respect each other. Muslims respect the space and convenience of other non-Muslims. Non-Muslims pun observe. Kalau a fellow Muslim passenger is praying ke apa ke, jangan usik, respect, bagi dia habis. Bukan lama sangat dia sembahyang pun. So kita live and learn to let live, tau, faham tak? So high time to do this, and Menteri Agama can spearhead this and be very useful, and it will be very much appreciated by Muslims and non-Muslims and tourists and the world, because we will be the first to do benda macam ni. So kita buat macam ni, we can even be a trendsetter. Other countries may also do that, and that should be a law, because kita sekarang ni dah century ke berapa dah sekarang ni. We're not in the olden centuries. So takkanlah kita tak ada this basic courtesy, and we can incorporate that in kita punya rules and laws. So please do the needful. I hope Menteri Agama can do something about this.
If you have any interesting ideas that can help build a better Malaysia, please put them in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. The subscription is free. You don't have to pay money. And we don't, YouTube doesn't give us your information. So there's no list of subscribers. I just know the number of subscribers, but no information about who the subscribers are. And we are not monetized, so there's no advertisements. When you click on our videos, you straight away watch our videos. You don't have to see annoying ads. Anyway, now please subscribe if you haven't done so, and please share our videos far and wide. Terima kasih. Wassalam.
Video resonated with you, be sure to like it, share it with your friends, leave a comment, and as always, don't forget to subscribe.